Hello, I'm Dr. Stephen Stokes, and welcome to the channel. An interesting article from the British Journal of Psychiatry. It states that adults in the United Kingdom diagnosed with attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, tend to live significantly shorter lives compared to those without the disorder. According to UK mortality data from 2000 to 2019, men were living just under 7 years less, and women just under 9 years less. This life expectancy gap is mainly due to preventable issues like unmet health needs and risky behaviors. So what this means is that these adults with ADHD, they tend to have more health problems. So more cases of mental and physical health problems, anxiety, depression, self-harm, and as a result, overall higher mortality rates. It's pretty dramatic, and I certainly am seeing that myself. I'm seeing adult attention deficit disorder as becoming like one of the main conditions that I treat, one of the main problems that I address clinically. Everybody seems to have it, and there's a lot of theories as to why we have it. I think there is definitely something to do with the amount of information that our brains are having to process now with social media, with computers, and everything is moving faster. I think it creates a lot of stress on the nervous system. I think it disrupts the balance of the autonomic nervous system, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. I get into that a lot in many of my videos. And I think that there's basically an information overload. I think the autonomic nervous system gets stressed and it goes into this sympathetic mode. I have found a really good program for people suffering from attention deficit disorder. It works really good. And if you're having those problems, I really encourage you to consider trying this. A couple of products. The first thing is Bacopa Complex. And this is the brain tonic. If you have never tried Bacopa, this is going to literally, I was going to say it will blow your mind. It's literally going to rewire your mind. It is the brain tonic. It's going to improve concentration. It's going to improve function. It's going to get rid of stress, the type of stress that you have from study or work when you need to concentrate. Bacopa Complex helps so much. You take 3 of these. You'll take 1 with each meal 3 times a day. It's going to restore energy to your nervous system. And you're going to feel better almost immediately with this product. It also helps really restore long-term and middle-term memory, which is interesting. People who take Bacopa Complex start to remember things that happened in the past a lot easier. This is the grandma supplement, right? This is the supplement that we want to give grandma, want to give anybody that could use a bump in their mental ability. It really is that good. It's called Bacopa Complex, 3 of those a day. The second product that I'd like you to take is Ashwagandha Complex. Again, 1 of these with each meal, so 3 of these a day. This is really an interesting product. This is for people that are wound up but run down, if that makes sense. Wound up but run down. This is the product for adrenal exhaustion, right? After you have been under so much stress for so long, everything just sort of gives out and you're exhausted. Ashwagandha Complex is really going to help with that. It's going to give you an energy boost without making you feel all jittery like coffee would do. It's got some Korean ginseng in there, some licorice, some skullcap. These things are really efficient at restoring the integrity of the entire adrenal system. When I was in clinical practice, going through a lot of stress, having to see a lot of patients every day, at one point I was seeing 100 patient visits in a single day when I was in Battle Creek, Michigan. Very stressful. I would take 2 Ashwagandha Complex tablets and 1 Echinacea Premium tablet. And that was my routine, right? I would take them in the morning, and that would sustain my adrenal system so I wouldn't get burnt out. And I'd like the Echinacea Premium to give my immune system a little boost, because I was always afraid I was going to pick up germs and stuff from patients because I was seeing sick people, right? So it made sense. So the combination of the Ashwagandha Complex and the Echinacea Premium worked really well. Now, if you're suffering with attention deficit disorder, I don't recommend you to take the Echinacea Premium. That's not needed. Instead, I'd like you to take the Ashwagandha Complex. Again, 3 of those a day, 1 with each meal, works really well. And the final product is Ginkgo Forte. And if you follow this channel, you probably already guessed I was going to say Ginkgo Forte. Again, 1 ginkgo with your meals 3 times a day. Ginkgo is the herb for circulation, right? Primarily for circulation to the brain, to the eyes, to the ears, to the peripheral system, right? To the limbs, to the fingers, to the hands, to the penis, to the sexual organs. Ginkgo is the circulation herb, and increasing blood flow to the brain, so important. In the blood is the nutrition and the oxygen we need to optimize function. So it makes sense that Ginkgo Forte is going to be on that list. And what's really nice is that the ginkgo affects short-term memory, and the Bacopa affects middle and long-term memory. So with this combination of these 3 products, you're going to cover all your bases when it comes to memory. Ginkgo is so good at short-term memory that when I was in college and I was doing a lot of examinations, I would take literally 5 or 6 Ginkgo Fortes before an exam. I'm telling you, it really helped. I made a video about how I took a bunch of Ginkgo Forte before my eye exam for my motor vehicle test for my license, and it really helped a lot because my eyes are not that great, right? I'm 55, going on 56. Maybe I need glasses, I don't know, but my ego won't let me get them. But I took that Ginkgo Forte before my eye exam, and I looked in the the testing device, and everything was just crystal clear. It really helped that quick to increase circulation to my eyes. You're going to use it primarily to increase circulation to the brain. Also, it's very good if you have things like tinnitus, vertigo. Anyone that has just suffered from stroke should definitely be on Ginkgo Forte. It's that good, right? And of course, Alzheimer's disease, any kind of brain disorder, you definitely want to be taking Ginkgo Forte. So it sort of rounds out my big 3 for attention deficit disorder. And again, 1 tablet 3 times a day with food. It's fine for the amount of ginkgo that you need. I want to also mention that with ginkgo, there's a lot of problems with quality, and you really want to make sure if you're getting ginkgo that it's low in those ginkgolic acids. They can cause more harm than good. Standard process, the product I recommend with Ginkgo Forte, it's very high in the proper extracts, so you're not going to get any negative side effects. High quality, always high quality herbs from Meta Herbs. So please make sure that if you investigate this protocol, you don't just go to Walmart and buy these products. I really want you to use the links provided, get the quality. Yes, it costs a bit more, but these are to change your health, to change your life. Definitely worth investing in yourself. So you'll do these products, as I mentioned, for about 10 days. It's a 10-day cycle that we want to do. That's all it takes to kickstart this protocol, get you where you need to be. In some severe cases, people will do a second 10-day cycle, so that'd be 20 days. And in really severe cases, I'll recommend 3 cycles. But start off with just the 10-day cycle. That should be enough to really see a dramatic change in your ADD. And then what I'd like you to do is after the 10 days and you're feeling improvement, I want you to switch over away from the herbs and into more whole food concentrates. Now I want you to take a product called Tran. You take 6 of these a day. This is a mineral tranquilizer. It has the alkaline ash minerals, plus it has some calcium lactate and some kelp. You're going to get all of those minerals that are going to just relax the nervous system. But not in a dopey way, right? You're going to get potassium, there's some iodine in there, some sodium, alginate, Sodium alginate is a chelator, so it's going to chelate heavy metals, which is also very important for health. Tran is a really mild tranquilizer, so this is not something you're going to take and get all zoinked out or anything like that. If you need a stronger tranquilizer, then I will usually recommend Chex or something like St. John's wort. But at this level, you've just completed your cycle of the 3 herbal products I recommend. Now I recommend you move into taking this mineral supplement, Tran, 6 a day, works perfect. And you can take this for a long term, or you'll take this for 6 months, 8 months, a year. A lot of my patients that suffer from attention deficit disorder will stay on Tran almost indefinitely. It works that good. And it's very safe, and it's very healthy for you, right? Along with that Tran, I want you to take another product called B-Core Complex. And you're just going to need 2 of these a day. B-Core Complex is going to give you a natural source of B vitamins. And this is something that I see major deficiency in with most people that have attention deficit disorder. You're going to take this again. You can take this for months and months. A lot of my patients take it almost indefinitely. By the way, I take B-Core Complex as one of my regular supplements that I take. As again, I mentioned it's a natural B complex vitamin, and it gets a lot of its potency from liver. And a lot of people don't take liver, right? Like, people don't eat liver anymore. Liver and onions used to be a popular dish back in the 70s, but now a lot of people don't eat liver anymore, and liver is such a valuable product. It presents those B vitamins in their natural state that's easy for our body to use. We know now that there are many problems with synthetic B vitamins. I covered that in another video. Folic acid, as an example, can be deadly if you take folic acid and you have problems where you're not able to process artificial folic acid. This synthetic version can cause all sorts of really nasty side effects, and we're learning more and more that most people can't process folic acid. So again, you want to get those B vitamins in a natural state. B-Core Complex, that's the way to go. I hope this was useful. If you're interested in these products, I'm putting links in the description. Of course, you can always reach out to me directly. My phone number, my email, it's all available on my website. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this useful, please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Oh, also, on my website, you can get free downloads of my books. Lots of great information there. And as always, consultations with me are done at no charge. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.